Them bullets weren't for Zack. I know that 100. I'm 99.9% them bullets weren't for Zack. Zack ain't had no enemies. Everybody loves Zack, like, you know what I'm saying? Them bullets weren't meant for bro. At all.
Live on Zack TV, we in the motherfucking trenches with it. Zack TV 1, man, who we got?
Lil Durk, man, in the building. Shout out to Zack TV, we out here.
Man, this motherfucker been long awaited, man. Who we got live on Zack TV, bro?
Hey, man, you already know, man, it's Famous Dex, man.
My man, what's good, Joe? Live in the flesh, we got Chief Keef on Zack TV, man. What's been popping with you?
If you ain't on Zack TV, you are nobody.
Coming up in Chicago as an artist, that was like a stamp. That's your stamp right there. If you on Zack TV, you might get heard from other people, you know what I'm saying? Other record labels, all that, you feel me?
It was a platform for like talent. You had a voice, like he was gonna put the light on. Like if you made it to Zack TV, you feel like you made it somewhere. That's how like the young generation felt.
He was interviewing folks who we considered like on the margins. He was getting them on the ground, and most of the mainstream media wasn't paying attention to those folks. You have people recruiting high school kids for basketball, but they weren't out recruiting, you know, the young musicians who are up and coming, and he became the voice for those folks.
Zack TV to Chicago, he was like the Nipsey Hussle LA. Even if he didn't know you, you know what I mean? He come with a good spirit, you know, he light the room up. That's just the type of person he was. He was definitely something special to Chicago.
The hood CNN.
Zack went anywhere. Like if you trying to do an interview and you official, he gonna do it.
Zack, man, we love you for coming to the funeral, and we love you for just coming out here and fucking with us, man. You know what I'm saying, man? A lot of cameramen don't do that because they think we gonna take their camera and they jewelry. We ain't on that hype shit, man. We take it, but man, if we fuck with you, we fuck with you. That's what it is, man. You can be anything. If we fuck with you, we fuck with you.
Zack TV was like the Black Barbara Walters. He was like on the ground asking the dirty questions, getting in people's dirt, you know, wanting to know the gossip. And so he gave people an insight into the gossip and the dirt and the glory that was on the Southside, particularly in the sort of aspiring musicians.
He was always like popular wherever he went since a kid before the Zack TV. So it was like everybody loved him. And he always like tried to help the next. So it was like more, he picked up a camera with it. And he was into rap.
Everywhere we went, everybody knew who he was.
You gonna be on Zack TV?
Hey, you know Zack TV, baby. Cali was good. Let's go see the meat man.
You got him last time on the phone.
Yeah, I had to, man. It's Zack TV.
I already know Zack.
Bob, what be happening in the hundreds, man? What be going on?
I don't really know. I'm fresh out right now, but shit, I'm back at it though.
You just got out, Joe?
Yeah, man. Little armed violence case, nothing major.
I'm major, man.
Back at it though.
Come on, mama, man.
Pretty guy.
He 10-5 state the long way, ain't he?
Nickel boy.
Hey, you already know, man. Hey, this the meat man. What he got in here, man? What's good?
So for me, it was really, he was a unique voice and had this calling, really, like a passion to find this young talent, find these young lions from the South Side of Chicago and give them a voice.
He showed the part of the whole, not just the South Side, like the whole Chicago, that media wouldn't go in these certain blocks that they was damn near probably scared to go in, catch coverage. They think a shootout gonna happen or something. So yeah, Zack on them blocks with that camera. Growing up, it wasn't as bad as like it is right now. Like motherfuckers was partying, like it was busting, like everybody outside, little girls jumping rope, you know what I'm saying? We hooping on the street, you feel me? We can't get them days back.
I had the opportunity to audition for the TV series The Chi. I don't know this world. I'm lucky I've gotten this far just in the audition process. I need to do a little more research about the world of the show's taking place in, and so I was looking up YouTube and any docs I could find, and I found Zack TV 1. And it gave a window into the South Side of Chicago that I had not seen from anybody else doing sort of coverage. I was literally blown away by the kind of stuff I was seeing.
Whoa, man, who the fuck is this right here, man?
know who it is. They know who it is. They know who it is. A lot of that.
Whoa, shit.
Hey, what's up?
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
I'm Rock. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Hold on. You feel me? Hey, who is that right there in that cut?
Damn.
A lot of folks he was interviewing were people who were trying to make a mark for themselves, where you got to prove how hard you are and how tough you are, and brandish your weapons, and if you have a beef with someone, you air it on publicly, and so I was blown away by how people were parading like all the stuff that usually you'd think people keep under the covers. Yeah.
There's no hard feeling between you and AOKD.
No, fuck him.
What about you and the kid JoJo?
I don't even know that guy. You hear me? Hey, JoJo, man, that's it. Period. Hey, this my little brother. Whatever he say, go, man. You know what I'm saying?
Him going to all these neighborhoods, we knew it was risky. You feel me? All of us knew what was coming with it. But when he got his name like so official, it was to the point like everybody respected him. So it was more of a less precaution.
Damn, some people just got murked.
Wait for Zack TV. Oh, motherfucker. Make way for Zack TV.
Last year, around May 30th, 2018, he was murdered at this club. And this is our first time coming right here. And it feel crazy coming down here. But I'm glad we did, because now we got questions to ask. Y'all damn near got broke and killed on camera. Y'all probably got the shots being fired on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like what type of shit? Y'all want us to handle it in the street?
You jaywalk, you gonna get a ticket. Look at all these cameras, man. All they gonna do is say it's gang related. That's what they trying to do in the first place, gang. Everybody know he don't gang, Zack don't gang. Everybody got a hood you come from, cause look at Chicago, you gotta come from somewhere. But he didn't gang, he was against all that.
I done ran into people from the other side with Zack, and it's all love. Like these people that's really in war with each other, but they see Zack and they shaking hands and saying it's all love. That's what I'm saying. I know it wasn't targeted. He been in all the red zone. Like he survived the trenches, he come downtown and something happened to him.
We heard about Zack's murder pretty shortly after it happened from local media, and we started looking into it, and it became clear very quickly that Zack was a journalist. That the types of interviews that he was doing, the types of work he was doing were fundamentally journalistic. The risks to journalists are often very tied to the environment that they're reporting in, and they're often for stories that might seem sort of smaller or more intimate, but often fill these sort of crucial gaps that nobody else is reporting.
You would think police would really try to solve Zack's murder because of who he was, but it's really been swept under the carpet for real, you know, like everything else.
If it had been a white journalist working at a prominent outlet who had a press card and had gone to journalism school, would the response have been different? Would it have been talked about by the authorities and the media? I think maybe. I think probably. I think that there was a way in which this was seen as potentially just another murder of a black kid in Chicago.
Zack was one of a kind. He was, our street journalist, the Chicago street journalist, and I don't, it's a huge vacuum that needs to be filled. We look at a lot of the videos that Zack put up online, there's a lot of gun activity. we don't necessarily see the consequences as much.
Shit, yeah, he tried to like slow the shit down, stop it the best way he can, but that's one man. And a lot of motherfuckers young and is mad about they people that they lost. They ain't stopping. Ain't nobody stopping these shorties.
Have you been taking any losses with the gang violence in the city of Chicago?
Hell yeah, man. I lost a brother. I just lost another brother to this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Rest in peace, Ann. Rest in peace, Nunu. I done lost a couple homies, but man, Joe, by me being in the streets, life goes on. You know what I'm talking about? I can't do nothing but stay strong for the family, yeah?
This all that's around. That's why I say it's already been set, bro. All this shit. They moved the whites out and moved the niggas in. You feel me? Put motherfuckers in the projects. You feel me? They knew what to do.
Gentrification, man. That's a fact.
Put drugs in the hoods and shit, man. You know. They know what they know what to make you kill each other over, man. Money.
You got any words of wisdom for anybody out there that never been to Chicago or that want to travel here or think it's cool to live this life?
Man, Joe, just don't go off what the media tell you and know what the fuck you getting into, man.
You think the violence will ever stop? Y'all think the violence will ever stop in the city, man? Honestly.
Not without unity.
Okay.
Not without unity, I'm gonna be real. Us in Chicago, our problems, we hate on each other too much. Nobody wanna see the next man grind, nobody wanna see the next man get up. It's too much violence because everybody hate on each other, you know what I'm saying? So until we can learn to stop hating and everybody unite in some way, or even not even have to unite just to be able to say salute, you do you, I'ma do me, but we ain't on that. Y'all get y'all money, get our money. It's always gonna be violence, man.
What part of Chirac you from, though?
I'm from Roseland, Wild Hundreds, man, 10-5, man. One of the worst places in Chicago, man. Listen, man, Wild Hundreds, man. For a long time, Chicago wasn't getting the type of recognition we deserve.
Right.
So now that we getting it, other motherfuckers taking the drill music, the culture, and adding along to it and putting on their own little spin, I love that shit, man.